ESPN coverage, lands, and special cancels in Splatoon. We're going to cover that today on the Splat Report. Hi guys, welcome back. And let's start right off with ESPN Esports recently did an article covering the Splatoon scene and how it's been growing. I think this was basically sparked by the World Championship, and they did talk to quite a few people there about the scene. You can check it out. I've got the retweet on the Splat Report Twitter. It doesn't say anything too dramatic, just them talking to people about how the game's changed from Splatoon 1 to Splatoon 2 and how some features of Splatoon 2 have helped, and kind of basically talking about the game itself. And basically it is they call it a grassroots scene, and it really is. Nintendo really hasn't put a lot of money into it, and that's kind of, I don't want to give away everything the article says. Definitely read it. It's a good read, and they talk to some of the top players, well, like Pingwit and Hitzel, I guess, if you want to. Yeah, Pingwit and Hitzel and Eric and AC, basically on the event organizing side. Check it out. It's a good read. All right, and getting on to lands. Landfall 2 is announced for those of you that are in the Florida scene like me. I was at the original Landfall, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. And this is apparently supposed to have an even better venue. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's going to take place September 2nd. So if you're interested in going to a LAN, I definitely look forward to seeing you guys there. All right, now let's go on to another LAN. This one is Long Island Summer Splat. Recently, they just put up their store they've got tank tops and t-shirts with the Long Island Summer Splat logo, and proceeds of the sales, part of the proceeds of sales, is going to go to a compendium, which is going to help buy food for barbecue and bring 9 whole grains to Long Island Summer Splat, basically so we can help announce the tournament. So really, really good to see people helping out 9 and getting 9 over to these events. He definitely probably the best. I don't know if that's really arguable that he is the best at announcing at the moment. And it's good to see people valuing his skills and helping him get to these events. I think it's really awesome. As far as the other thing that I thought was really cool is it's actually a 3-day event. And this might seem weird because the weekend's only 2 days. But what they're planning on doing is on Friday the 24th is making it a social day. That's also one of the reasons they're raising money for the barbecue. I think this is a fantastic idea. In some of the lands I've been to, there hasn't been as much time for social interaction, and that's one thing that I personally really like. And I'm glad that they're really kind of pushing this, and on its own day, so people can get to know each other in the scene. It helps make the community feel more, tight knit. The bonds. Of course, you see these people all the time in games, in Twitch streams. It just makes everything feel closer. So it's really great. I think it's a fantastic idea, and hopefully it's really successful. All right, next is Wadsm. Recently posted that he's probably pretty much done with Splatoon after these next few tournaments. And usually when players say this, I'm kind of like, yeah, right. I mean, how many times do you see people say they quit the game? The only reason I think this might be true is because he's kind of been down for the past few months. If you look at some of his Twitter feeds, of course, the problems with Ethereal. And it's weird. The other thing is weird. He says he's had so much success recently. I mean, off the Europeans, beating Set to Destroy X was pretty big because really neither team thought they were going to beat Japan. It was almost like competition between NA and EU to see who's better. And they definitely did that by winning at the World Championship. But of course, now after that, he comes back. He doesn't really have a team. I don't know if he's been able to find one. So I can kind of see why he might be a little frustrated, despite his recent success. So, but I don't want to say hopefully he stays. It would be nice if he stays. because he's definitely a strong competitor, and obviously any time we lose a strong competitor, the scene gets a little weaker. But of course, people have to do what's best for them. I'm not going to say that, playing Splatoon competitive is, universally great for everyone involved. Sometimes, maybe it is better to walk away and focus on more productive things. All right. So, final thing that I think is really cool, and I was like, when I saw it, I was like, I didn't quite understand what it was at first. Then I realized it, like, wow, that is neat. It is special canceling in Splatoon 2. I mean, special cancels are something that's pretty typical in fighting games. You've never seen it in Splatoon 2. It's really an interesting tech. Unfortunately, it seems like it's only limited to the Neo sloshing machine. This was really found out by a Japanese player, but he ended up deleting his tweet for some reason with the video. Luckily, Gingerbread Man, really awesome guy, posts a lot of great stuff on Ink TV. Food for Thought series is really well made, really well edited, fantastic. So definitely check him out and his stuff. But a link, obviously the link will be for the tweet will be in the description. You can see him do it. Basically, you just slosh. You hit special really quick, and that cancels the sort of like lag of the slosh, and then you can slosh again really quickly. And this is pretty cool. Basically, it allows you to like kill someone really quick with a sloshing machine, something that they wouldn't even see coming. And when you think about the uses for this, it's quite big. I mean, even if you're not only like, if you're going to use your special, it doesn't really cost you anything to do it. Like if you just slosh, throw it out there, even just to ink, and then special slosh again, it's so quick, you'll still have plenty of time just to throw your bombs, and you could potentially pick up kills with it. So hopefully they don't patch it out. I kind of like these sort of things, but like little extra tech that, needs to be executed well. I don't think it'll be broken, but we'll see. But really neat, especially if you're using the Neo sloshing machine. Check it out. All right, guys, that's it for the Splat Report today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And obviously, if you have want to talk about anything I talked about, please leave me a comment. Love to discuss it. Like, subscribe, and of course, check me out on inktv.media. Lots of wonderful articles and content there. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day. Peace.